All right, well, before we speak to Thando Mahlangu about what happened on Wednesday, remember that Boulders incident and the issue of the Ndebele dress, let's take you back to that. Here's what happened.
So, okay, let's cut the whole story short. Yes. We've got a right of admission. I don't condone this in my mall, so I'm
saying here it's in Africa.
Yeah, this is Africa. Then you can't tell someone what to do or what to wear at which mall.
It's a public place.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You are dressing decently.
Oh, this is not decently. This is not decently. That's what you're saying. This is not. This is not. This is what you are trying to say. This is not decent.
It's not decent.
Oh, the way you wear it now is decent. That's what we call decent.
You are wearing Western. I'm wearing African.
This is African.
Africa.
This is African.
Call Gigi.
Yeah, call Gigi to come.
Call Gigi. Call Gigi.
You're telling me I'm not supposed to wear African in Africa.
I'm saying.
What I'm saying.
This is a public place. You can practice your.
It doesn't matter. We have a right to wear what we want to wear. You don't have to explain to us what.
I'm not allowing that. This is my mall.
This is your mall. Okay, nice then.
Right of admission, it's reserved.
For who? For who? For who? For who?
Is there when you enter?
Yeah, but you're not saying if you're wearing your traditional stuff.
Yes, yes.
No, the just goes up and then he can do whatever he do. He's walking around Momo.
All right, well, let's chat to Thando Mahlangu now, the man at the center of that video after his experience on Wednesday. Thando, very good morning. Thanks for your time. I'm sure you're tired of talking about all of this, but we do want to hear from you. How are you feeling after that incident on Wednesday? And, of course, now that we hear that the shopping mall management wants to apologize to you, how are you feeling about all of this?
I'm not feeling well, to be honest with you. Because I've been humiliated inside that particular mall, and then all these things happened with at the full view of everyone, you know. So now the whole thing, I'm not feeling well because it's not the first time something like this happened to me.
Yes.
It was the second time now happening in a public space where they are not supposed to do it. The first time it happened with the Gautrain, 2018. You know, so that's why the whole thing is very difficult, because now it's depressing me. I'm depressed I'm depressed here at the current moment. I'm not happy. I don't know what is right, what is wrong. The whole thing is supposed to happen to me. Why it's happening to me? Why it keeps happening to me? I don't understand the reasons of why it is happening. So that's why I'm saying I'm not happy, and I'm not even looking forward to meet with that management, because what they've done, they've done it on purpose. I don't know why they were doing it, because I was not naked inside that mall. You know, well, so the whole thing, it doesn't feel right, because I see that in South Africa they don't respect our languages, they don't respect our culture, they don't respect language activities and cultural activities, and they don't. Isindebele, that's my main problem. As we speak currently, we don't have Isindebele on SABC TV, which is the only public broadcaster in South Africa that we have. So that's why the whole thing is painful to me.
Well, you are an activist, and you know, this is your cause as well. So, Thando, just, you know, we understand that the center manager has been suspended for this particular incident. Like you say, it's not your first incident of this nature. Back in 2018, I think it was, this happened at a Gautrain station. So, focusing specifically on this one, we understand that the center manager has been suspended. What would you like to see? What would satisfy you in terms of resolving this? What do you want to happen now?
To be honest with you, I haven't thought that deep about it. What do I want to see happening? Because I'm currently facing these challenges of being humiliated in a public place by another person, you know, so that's why it's still painful to me. I'm still thinking about it. I'm still asking myself questions. I'm minusing and plusing things. So I don't really know what should happen to them, because that guy, to me, he said he's the owner, and there's no way an owner can be suspended. If you are an owner, you can't be suspended, you know. So now, as he was standing there to me saying he's an owner, and people in the stores, they never done anything. Even the people who were working there at Clicks, they didn't do anything to stop him. Even the management of Clicks didn't do anything to stop the guy. The guy said whatever it is that he wanted to say until he decided to go and call other security guys to come and throw me out.
Well, Thando, I mean, like you say, this is even more painful for you because this was a black man who was speaking to you. This was, I mean, in your mind, what is this incident? I mean, can we claim racism, saying that he was acting on behalf of others who might have been feeling uncomfortable, whatever the reasons were? Is it the fact that this is discrimination by a black man against another black man, is it cultural discrimination? In your mind, where is this sitting at the moment? What is it to you?
In my mind, this is a cultural discrimination. It's racism in all angles. The whole thing, it's just discrimination, even if you can give it to whichever name, because what had happened, it's a discrimination on its own. Maybe he believed in something else, and when he saw me believing in something else, it was an insult to him. I don't know, or it was an insult to the whole mall, to the whole building, because what he said to me, he said, he's got a note at the door. He has got the right of admission. So that's why he's got the right to throw me out. He even instructed the Clicks people not to sell anything to me. So now, for the fact that everyone in the store didn't do anything or didn't say anything, it shows to me that no, the guy really, it was the owner of the building.
I can imagine.
He was in charge. So now I was discriminated against my belief. Banyaze is ilimu lesindebele. They didn't angazi ngithini ngesikho ngifuna ngesikhethu ukuthi banyaze ilimi lesikhethu, banyaze isindebele, banyaze undebele, zange bathathele undebele phezulu. Yeah.
And I think we do understand your hurt over this and your anger over this, Thando. Very quickly, in a few seconds, I just want to know from you, will incidents like this stop you from going out and you know, sort of wearing what you're entitled to wear? Because you say you are depressed, you're not feeling great after all of this, but what's your plan for yourself? If you can just tell us very quickly.
And to the fact that we're still fighting for a Muloto corridor and a Guandebele, as now a Muloto corridor, they still promised us a Muloto corridor 26 years ago, you know. So this thing, it's not going to stop me.
Is it spurring you on even further?
I'm going to continue advocating for Isindebele.
All right, Thando.
I'm going to continue for Isindebele.
All right, Thando Mahlangu, we'll have to leave it there for now. We are losing our connection to you. It's not the best, but we get the gist of it. He won't be deterred by incidents like this and still very deeply hurt and angry over that confrontation there at the Clicks store at the Boulders.